Waiting till 6. Welcome, Lauren Pritchard, doing this video. The mystery of James Casbolt, I think, is pretty much coming to a head. It seems that there is James Casbolt is here, and then there is the version of James Casbolt that is non-terrestrial, that's locally in a ship, as crazy as that sounds, but it's getting less crazy because there's more about UAPs and UFOs coming out, like huge disclosure moment. And it's kind of like tying into all these experiences that I've had. I was chatting with our friend Erickson from Surface Planet Radio about like being chipped, like having brain chips and being able to communicate with our off-world family, I guess you would say. And so these things I haven't remembered for a long time because I haven't really been active doing missions for a long time, but I was reminded, like, yeah, back in the day, I would get straight up phone calls, like phone, like there's a phone in the brain, like there's a phone in the skull, and it vibrates usually in the place between sleeping and waking up, like in that like middle stage. I think it's called theta sleep. My skull would vibrate and I could like lean in and like quote unquote answer the call, and I would find myself on a phone call with off-world humans. And oftentimes it was military, it was some kind of briefing. I got briefed about COVID right before it happened. They said it was a worldwide apocalyptic event involving epigenetics. It was like I was sitting in a board meeting with a bunch of other people, just listening to this briefing about what was about to happen. And then as time goes on, I communicated with a local military. This was on planet. And it was so weird. And it was like the first time, because usually the brain chip is to the ships in the sky. But this time, this Earth military contacted me via the brain chip or whatever you want to call it. And it was like this massive celebration. Like they were so excited that they connected like in this way. And it was so weird. And I was like, wait a second, like who are you? Like who are you with? Like what organization are you with? I was like, give me some names. I found this dude on LinkedIn. So this like military group contacted me, and it was like, whoa. And I was like, okay, wait, but like, whoa, like where are you located? And they said San Antonio. And I said, okay, give me someone's name. Like, I'm going to look you up. And it was David Martinez. And I was like, okay. And I found David Martinez, Air Force or Army. It was so crazy. I forget about this stuff because it's been so long. It's been living ordinary life. And, piecing together recent events, like coming back into contact with James Michael, I'm like, wait a second. Like, I talked to you in 2019. You called me from a radio show and it was off planet. And I was like, wait, prove to me that like, I'm like, I can't make this up, that this is real. Like they started speaking this alien Germanic language. And I was like, okay, got it. Like, can't make that up. And then it was like via a radio. So it was like whoever these people are that are in these ships in the sky, they like thousands, if not millions of people heard this radio broadcast of me connecting to who I thought was James Casbolt, but he has no memory of that. So I said, it's probable that there is like you that exists here, but there's also another you that exists on a ship in space. And he said, yeah, I think there's probably some truth to that. So here's what I think it is. The whole discrepancy of the name James Casbolt and Michael Prince, I think Michael Prince is the version of him that exists on the ships in the sky. And then, the person that is here on Earth is James Casbolt. Like, he also is Michael Prince, but he's channeling Michael Prince like a twin brother almost, or like a clone almost. And it's like kind of solving the mystery. And then, why all the memory problems? Because there's two of them. So, when they say like, oh, the Maitreya is going to come from the sky and people are going to think it's James Casbolt under the name Michael Prince, I think it's actually Michael Prince that's coming down from the ships in the sky. And maybe James Casbolt can be set free in a way. Like, I feel like we've done enough here. I don't know. This is just a theory of mine. Like, it's no longer a theory. It's obvious to us now that there is a him that exists here and now as James Casbolt, and then there's also another him that exists in the ships in the sky. Okay, so like mystery solved there. And then moving forward, this Maitreya figure that comes down from the ships in the sky is actually the version of him that's Michael Prince. And maybe that guy is the Antichrist. Maybe. Perhaps. But that's what kind of wanted to put out here for now. Alrighty, check you later. Have a great night. Talk to you again soon. I don't know. This might be one of my last videos. I don't know. Things are getting so crazy. All right, check you later.